24-year-old cold case in Warren County put to rest.
Today, the man accused of killing a rival furniture store salesman pleaded guilty to his crimes. Here's a quick history of this case. Richard Woods was killed in 1992. Then, suspect Sam Perone was not arrested for Woods' murder until just last year.
Not on your sides, Jay Warren has been following this decades-old investigation. He's live for us now with how long Perone will be in jail and why it took so long to close this case. Jay?
Well, this was a big day for justice in Warren County. For 24 years, the shooting death of Dick Woods went unsolved. Now, investigators all along believed that Sam Perone was the man who did it. In fact, they had built enough evidence to bring this case to trial this year. But earlier this year, there was some new DNA evidence uncovered at the crime lab that further solidified this case.
What is your plea then to the charge of voluntary manslaughter and gross abuse of the courts?
Guilty.
And with that, the 24-year-old cold case of Dick Woods' shooting was closed for good. Prosecutors believe that Perone hated Woods because he was jealous of Woods' success.
Because of you, I have no memories of my father, who I should have known. But because of today, and you finally paying for your choice, my dad can rest in peace and my family can begin to heal.
At a press conference upstairs, Warren County Prosecutor David Fornshell said Perone was quick to plea when new DNA evidence was discovered at the crime lab.
They end up finding these other samples that were retrieved in 1992, which definitively prove Dick Woods' blood was in the office where we firmly believe he was murdered, and his blood was on the floor of the basement of Sam and Debbie Perone's house.
Retired Sheriff Tom Harris became sheriff just a few months before the shooting back in '92.
You finally seen closure, but the neat thing is see the smile on the family. They've got closure. They can get on with their life. Mr. Woods, he's now rest in peace.
Retired Chief Deputy John Newsom was the first cold case investigator years after the killing.
This is my last criminal case. I technically retired last year, but this one was very gratifying to put a period at the end of a career.
Again, he pleaded guilty to voluntary manslaughter and gross abuse of a corpse. He will have to spend all of the 11 years that he was sentenced to in prison. Now, his wife, Deborah, she was believed by police to have helped him dispose of Dick Woods' body, though she was not charged due to the statute of limitations. And finally, as part of this plea agreement, Sam Perone is supposed to write some form of letter to the Woods family. They hope that perhaps it will explain why. Jay Warren, 9 on your side, Lebanon.